Good morning, my beautiful Sun Up on 7 family. Welcome to your Hump Day episode. We have an exciting conversation to jump into because Galen wants to talk about their new Masters in Social Work program. Today, we're going to find out what is innovative and transformative about the social work program. And of course, we're going to be talking to two new recent graduates of that social work program itself. Joining us on our couch, we have Mr. Orlando St. Bernard and Ms. Deanne Buckley McPhanson, both recent graduates of the social work program.
Yes.
Good morning, folks. How are you all doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Doing very well, thanks.
How is your energy, Orlando, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best? How is your energy today?
I'd say it's at a 9, like a strong 9.
very good.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
On a
How about-
Wednesday.
How about you, Deanne?
Yeah, I think it's a strong 9.
Strong
or a
9.
9.5.
All right, all right.
Not we raising. I take your 9, I raise it for a 9.5.
Yeah. And we're also joined via Zoom by Dr. Krisha Daguerre, who's the program coordinator. Dr. Krisha, good morning. It's a pleasure to have you on Sun Up on 7. How are you doing
Hi.
today?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing great and glad to hear those high numbers. I would say I'm a 9.5 as well.
I love it. I
Can I
love
get a
it.
10?
Wow.
Can I get a 10?
I think by the end of this conversation, they will be closer to the 10.
I love
Yeah?
it. And I'm
Yes.
excited for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Because the idea of education is always important, but not only that, understanding what doors it opens for you and the availability of education in
Yes.
Belize.
That's
Because a lot
true.
of people have to go outside the
Yes.
country
Yeah.
to go and further their education, which
Yeah.
is in itself is a problem. And we know Galen has offered this master's in
Yes.
social work, and we have two amazing graduates here too
Yeah.
as well that
And
we
it's-
have to big
and
up
it's
and
also
give
like
their
not just like
flowers.
any opportunity, because we talk about the importance of having social workers like that are equipped and able to do like their job well, you know, like and have the necessary tools
Yes.
to transform and meet our social needs that we have. So like here's where this program also comes in, right? Yeah, which is like very, very exciting.
Yeah.
So who do we talk first, Ren?
I feel like I want to talk first about the program, and then we go into your experiences from the
Sure.
program.
Yeah.
Can that work? Okay. So let's dive into the program and some of maybe the biggest features or the things that you think would be great to highlight. Dr. Krisha?
Okay, yes. So our MSW program has been modeled off the best programs in the world, but brought to the Belizean and CARICOM context. So you would be getting the best education out there and also to fit into our everyday realities as social workers. One of the reasons I started this program was to help stop that brain drain. We want to keep the best of the best here. So it's really important that we get the best education. What's also important to understand is that we have two tracks, two different programs within the MSW program. We have one for people who have their bachelor's in social work already and they've been social workers. They can complete their master's program in just 1 year.
Wow.
And for those who have a bachelor's in almost anything else in the science, social sciences, who have an interest shifting to social work, even teachers as well, we have a traditional 2-year master's program. So it's not just learning in the classroom. Every student has to take intensive field placements where they're at a local organization doing master's level social work and learning in the field as well.
Interesting. I like that. And I like the fact that you understand that there are different types of students out there. So we're going to be
Yes.
able to cater to those
Right.
needs
Right,
there.
right.
And the internship is, I think, very ideal because it's one thing to talk the talk, but when you have to walk the walk and you're like, I'm embedded in this new system,
Yeah.
learning as much as possible. So let's go into some of our amazing students that just graduated. Congratulations, first of all, on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are we feeling now? Or I would say, how do you think this new degree is going to be helping you with your trajectory, your pathway? I mean, and that's a big question, but if you could unravel it however you feel comfortable.
Right, right.
For me,
Yeah.
I appreciate the master's program, especially we did the advanced because we have a bachelor's and we've been working for over 10 plus years. So I'm 50 for
I love
me.
it. Yeah.
So I really appreciated that and the fact that it is in Belize because I did my bachelor's I think about 8 years ago, but for me relocating or going to moving out of Belize to access that that wasn't in my I did not see it in my plans.
That's
So
nice.
yes, and I have kids, so I mean I really have to think about them as well.
course.
So when this program came out, though, I have to be honest, I was like, mm-mm. I was already comfortable, you know. I've been out of school for so long, so that like I was kind of, I don't know if I really want to do this.
I see.
But you know, I did it, and I have no regrets about it. It has been an amazing journey. It's not easy. Life is not easy, but it has been an amazing journey at Galen, and working under Dr. K. I can't tell you how much I've appreciated it. And I've appreciated the fact that it has opened new doors. And that's the thing for me, like personally, having the master's degree, you know, you will see vacancies will come up and positions and posts will come up. And we have the experience, but we don't have the qualifications. And so now we're able to really use that. And it's not only limited to just the like human development and social work, but you can branch out. That's the best part about
Very
it.
good.
There's so many other opportunities that you could step into with this master's program.
Wow, Diane, thank you so much for your honesty in sense that it gives people comfort, especially where you said, I have been out of school for a while. And that's
Yes.
like a big thing that a lot of people like navigate with, like, I've been out of school, how will I handle it? Making
Yes.
all these changes. And then you said, but the program itself was really enriching and it was captivating and fulfilling that
Yes.
I am glad I made that step. And I think
And-
that's encouraging for a lot of folks that are still on the fence
Yes.
thinking about even going back to school, regardless of what program it is. And now you're saying it opens more doors for me.
Yes.
That's also like
Absolutely.
very, very
Absolutely.
good to hear.
Absolutely.
Anando, how does this transform you in the work that you do?
So what's also very unique about this program is that it's from the Belizean perspective. So everything that you're learning, they have the Belizean perspective in it. And I think that that was excellent because with other universities abroad, you'll go and you'll learn things from other perspectives. Everything was centered on Belize.
Right.
My research paper centered on Belize.
Right.
So I thought that that was excellent, and that is a unique feature for anybody who is interested in this program as well. I agree with Ms. Buckley with regards to the opportunities that it opens up for you, because it's not just one area. There's so many different areas
You're
that you
right.
can go into, including policy work, case management, advocacy work in different ministries, things like that. So it's not this idea that you come into social work and it's just social work, this narrow thing. It's this broad area that you have access
Right,
to.
right.
So that's another great aspect of the program. I loved that it was online, fully online.
Okay.
Yes.
That
So you didn't
helped
have
a
to leave
lot.
your babies.
No, I did not.
I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
No, you could have said your comment if you wanted, because I think that's really important for people that are parents, you know, that have different responsibilities, that can't travel and go to do the whole
Absolutely.
campus life,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
fully online.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
fully
online.
online.
And being a working individual too as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It works with your schedule. Talk to us about that too as well.
Yeah, both of us live outside of the city, so
Yes.
it was a mad dash, 5 o'clock traffic,
That's
mad
literally
dash home.
a dash.
Yeah, to get home, and then you want to do a little few things before class starts at 6, and then you're in class sometimes until maybe 9:30 or 10.
Okay.
But it's well worth it. Well worth it because the knowledge, the lectures are excellent. The lectures are excellent. Dr.
Yes.
Daguerre is excellent. The support
She's
that you
excellent.
get
She's
is
She's excellent, right?
Excellent. Yes. And because they understand that we're working individuals, that we have a whole other life going on. So they're willing to work with us, but we have to get the work done.
Definitely.
Yes.
There was
You gotta put in your part.
there was no exceptions to that. We had to get the work done, and the work was grueling at times. I think
Yeah.
one semester we had classes every single day of the week.
Every night.
But yeah, but it was worth it. It's
Yeah.
grueling, but it was worth it because now we have so much knowledge. We have that confidence of going out there. I was just in a meeting with the UN yesterday, and I had that confidence. I was saying what I needed to say. letting everybody
yeah.
know what's going on.
Facebook.
Yeah, definitely. I can, and we can see Dr. Daguerre just like smiling, and I'm sure you're super proud to hear, how what you envisioned and what you created as a Master of Social Work program is now transforming the lives of your students. We're also curious to know, is there any particular feature about the Masters of Social Work program that you feel is important to highlight to get our audience, connected and saying, I want to do this Master of Social Work program?
Yes, absolutely. I think there's two things that people should hear, and it's based off questions I get a lot. Is one, the field placements can be done at your place of employment as long as your place of employment agrees to give you the allocated time to do master's level social work activities.
Okay.
Or supervised by a master of social work field placement supervisor as well. So you don't have to have a social worker on campus or at your organization, wherever you're doing your field placement, because we offer that. So we really strive to make it accessible for the average Belizean and working professional, because I for many years, I've done social work in Belize, and I know the lack of flexibility some of us may have. So we really try to meet the needs of every student when possible. And also this idea of what social workers do. We are starting a national conversation of what master's level social workers can do. They can be independent mental health counselors like myself. They could do policy work and research like myself. They could
Right.
work for private organizations and government. So really what I say is where there's people, you can find a social worker.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you have that, tug in your heart that you want to help create a better world, a better Belize, this program may be for you.
Okay. And how can people enroll into the program? That's like a big question, right, Ren?
Enrollment needs to be happening because we're looking for better Belize.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So actually, this is great timing. Tonight, we have an MSW informational session that is virtual tonight at 6 p.m. If you would like to attend, you can contact admissions at galen.edu.bz or give us a call at 636-8881. You can call or email for that, or just to get your application started.
Very well. Thank you so much for that. So we wish everybody's going to join into the call today and is going to be enrolling into the program. All the best. We look forward to transforming the lives of social workers and transforming Belize in general. So we thank you so much for that as we wrap up this conversation. Folks, do you have any last words of encouragement for people that are still on the fence,
Right.
thinking, is this for me? What would you have to say, Onando?
For me, I would say that in the beginning, there was a lot of like fear and doubt. Don't have fear hold you back.
Yes.
Within a year, 2 years, it's done. I'm still here sitting in a surreal world thinking, how did I get through this? But I did. So don't be afraid, go for it. You'll definitely, it'll benefit your life. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Deanne, any last words for
Yeah,
our
and
viewers?
I can speak for the mothers and the ones that have been out of school for so long. Just go for it. Don't think about it. Don't let the fear win. Life is about making hard decisions, but in the end, it's rewarding, honestly. And you don't need to fear, because what I loved about Galen is that they're student-oriented. And they really provide the support, because for me, I mean, our class, I think Dr. DeGear had to talk us down because we were really fearful and we were like, oh my goodness, but it really went well.
Yeah.
And so I would encourage you to just go for it, sign up. And of course, we are here. I mean, Dr. DeGear, we now have a group of master social workers. We can help to advise and to give encouragement if needed. We're here. So
I love that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah.
So definitely a very enriching, beautiful conversation.
Yes.
People are very proud of you too as well, saying you're
Yeah.
super articulate and everything. So you're getting your flowers here in the chat.
Yeah.
And for reminding people, I put the number in the chat for you guys to contact Galen. They're having their webinar tonight for the Masters of Social Work. If you have any questions, concerns, you're trying to understand where you fit in all of that, it's going to be at 6 p.m., but contact them ahead of time early. We'll
Yes.
put the number in the chat for you to enjoy that opportunity and let you all said, just take advantage, take a chance. They're going to talk you down if they need to talk you
Yeah.
down, and they're going to support you.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to find your place, but you have to take that chance.
yes.
Definitely.
And again, kudos to Galen for providing all these amazing opportunities for Belizeans in Belize so that we don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
We can get the quality right here
Right
at
here.
home.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. Dr. Deguerre, Onando, Deanne, we thank you so much for joining us on the couch today. Share this excitement.
you.
And once more, we celebrate your accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Great job.
Yeah.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And with that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break. But when we are back, we talk to Dr. Gomez about dengue and symptoms, prevention,